Hi, everybody. Um, I ask Goodreads I to ask me a question about my channel. So this is the answer on that question, what I read on my screen. So that is only way that I use I. And I have first question, what I put say to me. Were you ever afraid negative comment because you English before you start your channel? Yes, I afraid, but that didn't stop me to start my channel. I know in the beginning I have many problems with my English because I didn't speak with people in Croatia on English, and that is a very big problem. I start with American native speaker in critic group when I learn more and more English and how to use English, and that is very helpful for me, and I'm very happy because every Friday I speak with that people and I learn English a better. So though I don't afraid of negative comments. I'm here to put short review of books and I'm very happy about it. Second question, do you think your broken English actually helps you explain books more simply, directly than native speaker? I don't know that. I think maybe it's helped people to I write a short review because this beginning is be easy to me to speak short read short review because I write that review on my Goodreads on Amazon and I write from my screen. I didn't explain too much. Maybe I want to say this is the book what I really like, and if you like that book, writing is okay. Some part of story I put without spam, and I don't know. Maybe I explain, maybe I not, but I want to show the book. Maybe somebody didn't know of its existence. So, if you like short review, you can choose and read my or listen. I put in description what I read. So that is it. I really like the book. That is it. One of really like to read the book. Next question. Do you ever read a book in English, understand it perfectly, but have a hard time explaining in front of camera? Wow, that is interesting question. uh, I don't know. I read the book in English. I understand it perfectly, but I don't have a problem to explain that in front of camera because this is the short review. I don't explain too much. This book is that is many details. I don't have many details in my review. I'm going to show you exactly what you can expect in this book and what genre, what can you expect in the story. And I don't have a hard time to explain it in front of camera. Next question is, what was the first book you ever read in English and how long did it take? The first book I started to read is Demon Hunter. I don't know the writer. It's a little complicated to me to read on English, but I have my Kindle, and when I have problem with some words, I touch on the screen, and the dictionary show me what is meaning of that words. So in the beginning, it's very hard to me to read on English, but I want to read on English because I write in English, and I want to read more and more book on English to perfect my English, who is not perfect. It is not perfect, but I really like to read on English and Croatia. It's the same to me. Do you read with dictionary next to you, or you simply guess the meaning of word from the contents? I don't use the dictionary when I read in paper book because I have only few book on paper. Uh, One book is very difficult to read. Just a moment, I show that book. I found it. Jenny Woods, The Ride Hell Chasm. Oh, that is very book hard to read. You really know to know English, and I used dictionary many of the times for this book. But I read most of English on the Kindle reader, and I use dictionary on Kindle when I have problem with some word. Next question is there a book you tried to read in English that was too difficult because of complicated word? Yes, I said that to ride the Hell's Chasm, but most of the time I understand everything that I read. Maybe some word is not, I don't know some words, difficult words, and I use dictionary on Kindle. So now it's much easier when before you don't need the dictionary big books and try to find the words, and now it's very easy to find on a Kindle reader. Next question is, what advice would you give people who are shy about speaking English but want to make videos like you? I don't know. You can try. I'm really bad in my first videos. I'm sure that. Sorry, I smoke and drink coffee. This is my. I don't know pork. Name in Croatia is pork, but I don't know in English. I know, but I can remember the word. If you want, tell the people something on English. Don't be shy. Try to. You must start. In the beginning, I know I'm not good. My channel is Broken English Review. Um, I'm not. I won't show the book what I read, what I love of this book, and I, I won't express that with my broken English words, but most time I read and I learn to read that, and you must start in life if you thinking about that to start. Yeah, not good. You must start everything. I start with when I have 50. Yes, I start write and English. I won't publish my book because nobody want that. I'm indie writer, so. And I learn and I learn and now I learn. All time I learn. All my life I learn something. Not about writing, about know how work on the house, how change everything. Everything what you see is that it's my handwork. I work with my hand and I write with my hand. And I really like to, when I something like I want to do that. Next question is, does reading books help you improve your English, or is your goal just enjoying the story? Oh, yes, the reading books help me to improve my English. Yes, and I enjoy the story, especially In Croatia, we don't have old book. I read a lot of book what I can buy in Croatia. I have a lot of book, but I don't have most of the book on English. On Amazon, you have millions of book, and I can find some what is not published in Croatia, and I really enjoy some story, especially new book. And when indie writers write, I read a lot of indie writers. So you can check on my channel. You can find great books of indie writers. So, and I read like Jenny was, like Ted Williams, like a lot of writers, and I put some reviews. And if you enjoy, maybe you buy that book. Maybe you like what I write on my, what I speak on my short review. So I really enjoy the story, especially if story is very good. English is not problem for me. If story is very good, that is great. Can you recommend a book with simpler English for beginners? I don't know. Every book in English is complicated to read if you don't know English. So maybe you try with some fairy tales. Is a shorter book. Maybe you try, but everybody who want to read a book on English must know something or must learn in school how English and maybe remember something from the school and maybe help them to read. You have the dictionary. If you want to read, start read. I start read with 50. I read only music from rock stars, what I hard rock, and I read only text from that on English before that. Next, next question is: do you record from scratch? Do you have repeat sentence because you get stuck in your pronouncing? Now, I record on my Zoom and I start read. If I don't edit at my videos, not because I don't have a time. Sometimes I have a lot of garden around my house. I work in the factory. I write something. Sometimes I don't have a time to edit my, and I put start, and if I stuck, I read again the words, and in description you have originally text. So if you have problem in my English, that is check it on what I say on. For this video I don't have any description. I write, I speak from my head now. Is you broken English your natural way of speaking, or do you emphasize it a little because of the challenge style? No, it's my natural way to speak, and yeah, I want to speak better, so I try. Maybe in the future I'll be better to reading, to saying something better. Maybe I. Sometimes you must incomplete your mind and what you want to say, because it's not easy for some who is native English, native languages creation. So English is so different from me. Like English reader is be very difficult to read Croatian. So I must cooperate my in my head, my brain must find a way to explain what I want to say. And I learn and I try to learn to speak, and that is be very sometimes very difficult. But I learn, and that is great thing. If you want something, you must start learn. Do you understand me better than people who use very technical and difficult words? Eh? That question is for you who look this video. So tell me what you think about my short reviews on my channel. Uh, what you think about everything. What you think about me, a 60-year-old man who loves to read books, who is smoker, who is drink coffee every day, and I don't. I want to know what people think about my channel. That is be great if you like the book. Show me. I appreciate every comment. For somebody say me something about the book, what book you can read, what I can read, and it is be great to know what people thinking. Uh, I start this channel to show the people the book, show the people the book. Maybe didn't know that book exists in the world, but most book is what I show you is good book with great stories. Some stories better, some stories little better, maybe. But I don't want put the book is not good. I don't want put book what I don't like. If I don't like book, I stop the reading after 10 pages because maybe I next time when I start read that book, maybe I read it. Maybe I'm not in the mood to read. In that time, most book I finish. If I don't like some place, I want to finish book to see is book okay and is everything cooperated in the story. Sometimes it's not, sometimes great. So if you like my channel, give thumb up. Show me if you like. Show me if you don't like. I'm 60-year-old, so I don't have a problem with somebody don't like my channel, and that is okay. Romans say, and taste is we don't speak about taste. Taste is what you will like. What you don't like, you don't like. So, bye. If you like that video, put the comment, say something, and I'll be very happy for that. Bye.